So can you picture being on this journey? We're like, okay, we're not supposed to preach the gospel here. Let's go to Bithynia. And so we start working that direction. And after they started on that path, it says in the bottom of verse 7, but the Spirit suffered them not. At this point, they then turn west, and they're going to head out to the coastline again. And they, passing by Mysia, came down to Troas.
So you've heard of the Trojan War. So they're passing by the ancient ruins of where the Trojan War happened, but there was a community in their day called Troas that was built nearby. The reason why this is such a crucial place strategically is that it controlled the trade routes going up from the Mediterranean into the Black Sea. And so the Trojan War and later Troas became important commercial centers because they protected where all this traffic could go in and out of these areas.
So I wonder if this first part of this second missionary journey could have applicable value to some of us today. Has there ever been a time in your life where you've had a really good idea and you felt like it was a flash of brilliance? I'm going to go do this, or I'm going to pursue this. Maybe it was a relationship, maybe it was an educational opportunity, maybe it was a career, maybe it was a move to a different location, different city or state. And it's all exciting. And then it turns out that that isn't where you needed to be. And then you get another idea. Okay, maybe that was to help me go here. And so you go a different direction, only to find out, nope, that isn't right. I love watching these first few verses here because it would have been so easy for these missionaries to just sit down on the side of the road and say, fine, Lord, you're telling us what not to do, but you're not telling us what to do. And we keep trying, but it seems like we can't figure this out. So we'll just sit here on the side of the road until you give us the direction of where to go, rather than telling us where not to go. I love the fact that these missionaries just kept going. They kept trying. They gave it their best effort, their best thinking, and they put the energy into doing that. And at the end of the day, they end up here on the coastline, and they still don't know what to do, but they've been going. I think that's a powerful principle for us to consider today. Is it's easier for the Lord to steer a ship that's moving than a ship that's stuck at the dock. It doesn't do you any good to turn the steering wheel when it's stopped. You've heard this analogy before. This story to me is one of the best examples in Scripture of that principle that we can apply in our life, to say, get up, do your best thinking, and if the Lord hasn't given you a specific direction, go and let Him guide you along the way.